If you see the ministry of Pst Adeboye, for instance, that's a mathematician with PhD, and the aspect of mathematics he did is a very treacherous aspect. And then Jehovah now wants to use him. Have you heard his message? Is so simple. It means he didn't please God to use his intelligence. Yes. He's very equipped mentally. But the great monarch says, I don't need all of that. I will not use your intelligence. It is what he chooses. If Michael Jackson had given his life to Christ, he may not even be in the choir, may not have an album, a Christian album. God doesn't just want to use people. He wants to use people in a way that he will be glorified. So he wants to use you in a certain way. And it is that certain way that he wants to use you that will determine which of your faculties he will place demands on. Those days in Lagos, there was this car called Moloe. It's a very wonderful means of transport. This bus, the driver never allows the brake. He doesn't brake. See, when they say your bus stop has arrived, they will not, see, they will just reduce the speed. Then you will just jump out. And then it's always in motion. Moloe. And I tell you the truth, that means of transportation is what has saved the lives of many people. So it was one day when a friend of mine was, because he enters the Moloe at the takeoff bus stop, right? So he chooses his seat where he will not be, because he's going all the way. So that's where he does his morning devotion, because you're going to be in that bus for 3 hours. So he can pray there, he can be sanctified there, right there on that seat in the Moloe. And that day he randomly opened the scripture, and that scripture jumped at him. And what was the scripture? Thou shalt not take thy brother Philip's wife. And he jumped at him. Went to work, only for him to come back. And he was coming back. He had brought his father from the village. They were going to pay the items on the list that he got from his wife to him. And when he went there was a ceremony. It was an engagement ceremony. He was not the one that was the actor. Obviously, the lady was betrothed to a Philip that went to Germany. I don't know what he did, and he was imprisoned. And that was how communications ended, before this guy now showed up. Meanwhile, before the Philip had paid bride price before he went on that trip and was incarcerated. He just gained his freedom. And when he landed, went to consolidate what he started. Meanwhile, my friend has not paid yet. He just came with the elders and the uncle to go on. And while they were coming, they met. And then he remembered the scripture. What was the scripture? And thou shalt not take thy brother, what? Philip's wife. The thing is, he has perceived the will of God. The thing now is, will he choose it? And it is when you choose that you enter under the authority of the king. Many times when you perceived and you refuse to choose, you have decided to operate like Adam, because you have not yet understood that what God is administering is a kingdom. And if you are going to be relevant, is the degree to which you are a child that is submitted to the authority of the Father that is in that kingdom, that confers you with all the requisite rights to represent him.